2 days. 2 dates on 1 day.
How did it happen? We got a situation.
Early, bro. I don't give a. To be honest, I don't give a.
About what?
We got a situation
About
going on
what?
right now in Montreal.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch.
Do Canadian girls do it on the first date or not?
Well, yes.
She does.
Oh, exposed! Oh, she boxed her! Oh, damn!
I have a reputation.
No, it could. I go on her Hinge and I set her up with guys.
Quentin, if you see this, I'm sorry.
Quentin, shout out to you, my boy.
Shout out, Quentin!
Okay, so
sorry.
yes, they do that.
Yeah.
Not me.
Not
Yes,
you.
you, girl.
Yes, you. Not
Yes,
me, though.
you, girl.
Not me, though.
Hello,
Not me,
Jake.
though.
Hello, Jake.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of exposing happening over there. Okay, so in general, yes, they do.
Yes.
Okay. So you're like not sure.
No. She would know, wouldn't you, Avery?
Avery would know. Avery has a roster.
Avery does have
A
a
roster.
She went out with 3 guys. Whoa.
In 1 day.
In 2 days.
Oh my god! In three guys.
3 guys, 2 days. 2 dates on 1 day.
He's judging
How
his
did
dog.
it? How did it happen? What happened with the? No, but nothing happened. Like you said, like she kissed all of them, right?
Hate to break it to you.
We're gonna go to the next question.
What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Libra.
Okay. What's okay?
Scorpio.
Okay. Well, now we know that wasn't the question.
What's
but
your
that's
sign?
a good addition. What do you
What's your
think?
sign?
What you think is my sign? I have the coolest sign. Like most celebrities are my sign.
You're Scorpio.
Nah.
You're fucking
You're a
everything.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Just because you feel yourself too much, bro.
Not too much. If we don't feel
I-
ourselves. This is a more spicy one.
Here you go.
Do Canadian girls are down to do it on the first date or not?
It depends on the guys.
Okay, tell me more about
To be
that.
honest, it really depends, but
It depends on the vibe.
Usually
Usually no.
because I want a guy to respect myself.
Okay.
And when you do it on the first night,
Okay,
it's
you
like
wanna
they see you
come
in
in the
another
video?
way.
Okay.
See you
Okay.
like in a
Okay.
way like
Okay, then come.
they can get it
He wants
easy.
to
Wait,
come.
hold up. Just
He wants to
listen
come in the
yourself. Yeah, they're talking. They're getting
Exactly. They see it. Okay. Okay, maybe later,
Shut it
guys.
down.
It's
Hold
not
on.
about the question.
Oh, hold up. It's not about the questions. It's about the answers. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's about the answer and it's about who's in the video. I know what you're feeling right now.
She's trying to get
but
rid of it.
later, we're the star right now.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. That's you know what I mean. I like the way you're rocking.
I love this girl.
Are you Gemini too?
What is the answer?
No, I'm a Libra, but air sign too. So.
Okay, let's go respect. Let's get it.
it.
Okay. So yeah, we're doing, but it's more like it's more oriented for girls. Like, so if you want, maybe after I can like go out with you. Dude.
Take it.
Come on.
Take the radio card.
Uh-huh.
Take it or not. That's on you.
No, because I'm already
You're
started
not,
with them.
bro. I'm a f***ing star, bro. It's not about taking or not, bitch.
Right?
Take it, because I'm a fucking star.
We got a situation.
Early, bro. Let's
We
go.
got a situation,
I don't
guys.
give a
This
To
is
be honest,
a
I don't give a
Oh,
About what?
We got a situation
About
going on
what?
right now in Montreal.
I don't give a fuck
Okay,
about
good
your sign.
question. Y'all answered the first. You said it depends. What?
What? Let me finish
Okay,
because
yeah.
these fucking guys.
It
they-
depends on the vibe
like-
and the person.
I like you.
The vibe, yes,
Uh-huh.
but in general, you shouldn't. Because
Okay.
guys nowadays they see you like if you give it at the first date, they see you at it's easy.
That's a fact, though. You feel me?
It's
That's
sad.
a fact,
It's
though.
sad. It's sad.
I
because-
agree, but that's just the way guys
Us
are
girls-
made. Like,
But listen, as girls, we want to give it our all when we like the guy at first. It's not about we're easy. It's not about we're whatever. Okay, but we gotta take our time because that's how guys see it.
okay, like that's a little bit more spicy.
Okay.
And it talks about like your fellow woman friend, your fellow girlfriends,
Right
not
there.
little girlfriends, but just girls in general.
Okay.
Do Canadian girls usually do it on the first date or not?
Depends
Like,
on
what's
the
the
girl.
vibe?
It depends on the girl you talk to. It depends on what type of Canadian you're talking to. If you're talking to a girl from Toronto, absolutely. But if you're
Word.
talking to a more respectable girl,
Oh, I like the shots.
What did he say?
I'm
shit.
just Toronto's not for me. Toronto is for the girls that like to speak like a man.
They like to speak what?
Like a man.
Like a
And
man.
I'm not a man, I'm a girl, so I don't speak like a man, so I'm not from Toronto.
The men's them. They like to speak like the men them over there.
Of course.
Oh.
You see, like, but I would never say a word like that. Like, it's just disgusting. Like, coming from a girl's mouth, nope.
What's your thoughts about? Oh, we got someone. You want? You believe in aliens?
Hey.
Quoi?
You believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Have you ever met one?
Quoi?
Have you ever met?
Moi, parler français.
But I speak English or Spanish.
Déjà rencontré.
Can you do the Riz after the interview? Because like you're kind of interrupting the interview. You feel me?
Okay.
Can you do the Riz after the interview? We just got 5 minutes and then you can ask her for your number.
Pas de
I'll ask you
mentir.
for the number
Pas
right
de mentir
now.
sous caméra, non.
Oh, you gotta do it in English because
Laisse-moi
people get out of the video then. Or after, wait after.
Ok. Tu lui parleras après, ok? C'est chill?
Après, moi, je me lève. Ciao.
Okay, ciao. All right, cool. Next question.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on one night stand with that guy you just met? No, the guy you just met is not part of the question.
Yeah, this one. Well, it will depend of the guy. Like, there's some guys with respectful, yes.
Like this guy.
No, not this
Okay,
one.
cool.
Another one,
Like if
maybe.
it feels right, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if the guy is just like nice, yeah. If the guy is just like, oh, I'm desperate, I just need a girl for tonight, like no, I'm not that girl.
What about you?
Yeah, I don't do.
You don't rock with it.
one night stands. Yeah,
Do you
I
have
don't.
like a law where, like a rule, like you don't do one night stands, or?
Yeah, no, I don't.
You
It depends on
never
the vibes.
Okay.
That's not the vibes.
That's
Yeah.
not the vibes at all.
It's not.
Alright, I feel
really
you.
not.
I get what you're talking about. Do Canadian girls do it on the first date or not? In general or whatever. As far as you know.
First date?
Oh, so they're consulting each other. I like it.
I have.
Pas
No.
necessarily first
Oh,
date.
the
Si
first date.
je voulais.
Oh, the
English,
first date
English.
was so.
Ouais.
Oh my God, he
No,
split
yeah.
all the bills.
Don't say the name though, but like,
No,
talk to
I'm
us.
not.
Non, mais Chloé.
Who's that guy? Well, I mean, don't let the name.
D'accord.
That's a personal experience.
He split all the bills,
Oh, you didn't want to
Like,
pay for the whole thing.
everything. He
So
was
you wanted him to pay
no,
or what?
I need to go back to USA like next week, so my bank account is empty.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
The way my bank account is set up, the thing is, I got a checking in the savings, but all the money is in my savings. So I got to switch it to my checking, but it's going to take 3 business days. I don't think it's going to go through.
So you're not Canadian,
Okay,
but
but I
from
can
what
try.
but from what you've observed so far, do Canadians do it on the first date or not? From what you've seen,
Okay.
you know what? I have to stop the interview.
From
a
my
second.
experiences?
I have to stop the interview a second. You have like the most beautiful smile I've seen all night.
Really?
Yeah, you have like the most like real and warm smile. I really like your smile.
To be honest,
Are you a
I-
model? Like you should be a model.
No.
My nigga.
But you know, I'm just myself. Like, I don't care from each other. Like, why do I need to be fake? It doesn't like give me something in life. So I just be myself and real with everyone. And I have my friend, my life, and I'm proud of that.
Well, so okay, yeah. So Canadian girls,
Okay.
first night, do they do it or not?
Okay,
From what
so
you've
you
seen.
asked me if the Canadian girl like slept with the boy for the first night.
Yeah.
Not from the boy's perspective, but girls.
Girls.
Okay, so from my perspective of being 2 years here, I think a lot of girls in my generation and just one generation under do it on the first night, unfortunately. But we can't blame her for that because a lot of boys do that. Like they text like on Tinder, the grinder, everything. And I think our generation is lost for love. It's just like a generation, but it's not, and that's sad.
So what are you looking for? You're looking for something more real.
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there for first. I'm looking for a life I build myself, and if I met someone who can like grow up with me in mind, in business, and in life, I will maybe pay attention. But if you're like getting to get me low or less,
You don't
Get
want
the
to about that.
get the out.
I like that. That's cool.
I don't have time.
What about friends though? Is it different in France from what you've seen?
I think French people are more like usually maybe trust people maybe in 2 weeks, but Canadian people make really a big time for trusting you. Like I know like Canadian people maybe for 1 year and I never be at their house. Like they always come at my house and never invite me. But it's not because they don't trust me, but because we're not like maybe friend enough.
So you're saying that French people are more trusting
Yeah.
and more open Like more warm, could we say?
No word, maybe like, because like Canadian people is really generous people. Like if you need help, they will help you. But for like friendship people, I think from my experiences, like I can in one way can be the best friend and stay like for years. But here, I think the friendship here is like more true because you take a lot of time to build the relationship for friendship. So I think it's more true over there.
What do you prefer between the two, if you had to pick? Like, I'm talking about this perspective.
Maybe I would take French because a lot of people here are fake. I can't tell that. Girls especially. Like, you know, like a promotive life, like I know a lot of people who, they say they know me, but like I don't know you. Like, you're not my friend just because I say hi to you, because say how are you good, thank you for coming. So
But they don't know you personally.
No. My friend are really like, I can count my friend in like one hand. And I have them for like maybe 10, 15 years.
Canadian girls, let's talk about them.
Okay.
Do you, in your experience from what you know from your friends, would you say that Canadian girls have a tendency to do it on the first date or not? What do you think the vibes is?
Okay. It depends what city you're in.
Oh, let's talk about it then.
Here in Montreal, 9 times out of 10, the girl will do it with you on the first time she meets you. But in other cities, girls, they kind of like to play that waiting game. They want to see what you're really about and if they're going to be vibing with you on the same level. But Montreal is one of the kinkiest cities in the world. So the people here, they're very oriented.
Really?
Yeah.
And where you're from, is it this way? Which side of the spectrum is that, where you're from?
Where I'm from, no, girls tend to be looking for husbands where I'm from.
Really?
It's a smaller town, so they're looking for that man who's gonna like raise a family with them, take care of them. So they tend not to like put out on the first date. But
Because you think that could hurt their chances of something serious in the long term, putting out on the first date?
yeah, I feel like they think like in their head they don't want to be perceived as easy and stuff like that.
Interesting. Okay, I like that answer. That's very smart.